Evening and welcome. We have a guy tonight who's celebrating 50 years on his own planet. Here's some rare footage we've got of the first band he was in. He left this band because, and I quote, he said, "They'll go nowhere very fast, even in a rush." Here it comes.
Yes, tonight, Ian Guy, this is your Luke. You were born, unfortunately, on July 15th, 1963. The son of a working-class blacksmith, your rise to fame and your badness began in earnest in the Western First School. Your amorous intentions were also first noted then, when you caught Carol Rowland in an immature game of catchy kisser. You grew up too much, rapidly, and rose into the ranks of centre-half of Western Middle School football team. There your musical abilities were noted as you whistled and sang during games.
Oi, Gail, pass it back.
I'm looking. But it was in Burnside that you came into your own. Lorraine Colby was by then no more than a forgotten dream, and rolling in the barley fields with your hands up her skirt was now history. You turned your attentions to Beverly McRae and the Beverly Hills, but had your wrist slapped. You then became an O-level candidate in 10 subjects, including French, with your old friend and master Ralph Watson. Yes, we've flown him from the outskirts of France to be with us tonight. Come in, Mr. Ralphie Watson. Now, Ralph, come here, stop swinging about. Now, Ralph, tell us how you informed Iggy's associates of the quality of his work. Haha, yes, very funny, Master Ralph Watson. It was also during this time that you became Valerius Vomit. Some of your old colleagues from the brilliant Pilefilers still remember you. They have taken time off from their recording farewell album to be with you tonight. Come in, Ozzy Ordinary, Bitchy Crapmore, and Sid Vicious. Ozzy, come here, let me shake your hand. Sign it. Ozzy, what do you remember of Iggy? Well, Eamon, he's a geek lanky git. And, well, I only chucked him out because he's a stupid and, well, thank you, Ozzy. Yes, Ozzy Ordinary. Thanks, Pat. Yes. Yes, well, thank you, Johnny Written there. Yes, Johnny Written, yes, from over there in the Pacific Ocean. Thank you, Johnny Written. And now, influenced by Peter Colwell and the Effords, you are a great vocalist with a lot of imagination. Remember this if you dare. Baby, baby, ay. Yes, You were always far advanced of the rest of your 5DV colleagues. Remember when you commented on the snow at Burnside? Third, come over here, stand on this block. Third, tell us the story, please.
Well, we're standing in this middle of a big patch.
Yes.
And it was a... Yeah. Yeah, both of them. And there was a huge big pile of snow. And Iggy's standing in the middle of it trying to shovel his way out. I forgot what he said.
He said, there's no snow
Oh, he said
here.
there's no snow in here. And he was standing
Thank you for... Thank... Well, yes,
really
we
funny.
enjoyed that as well, Third.
I didn't
Yes,
think it was
and
funny.
the man in the white clothes are coming. Thank you, Third Fish. After a visit to Aviemore, you are an expert on the amount of water in fish farms. And armed with 6 O-levels, size 10 shoes, you headed for the world of work. Part-time interview attender, you decided Vickers were not good enough for your talents, and you honored Blackett and Charlton with your presence. Excited with your newfound wealth, you teamed up with your sidekick, Felicity. Well, we all know well the rest. How she dominated, what record you bought, etc., etc., etc. Yes, remember when you bought your size 12 Levi's, you walked down the street and you heard this noise. Yes, we have brought the turd you studied. Just leave it on. We have brought it to the studio. Do you remember this? Yes.
What a squirty turd.
Oh, shit. Oh, thank you, Mr. Turd. Iggy, yes, Iggy, part-time interview attendant, owner of 2 Motorhead singles, and overall tall person. This is your life.
John, how did you feel when you were told that your album had entered the national album charts at #1? The first time it had happened since the Beatles.